This is Evelyn Puerto, and today I'll give you another one of my 3-minute or less book reviews. Today I'll be talking about The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. For years I'd heard Instagrammers raving about this book, and I finally got around to reading it, and I'm glad I did. The story is about Jude, who at 7 years old saw her parents murdered, and she and her sisters were stolen away to go live in the treacherous courts of the fairy. She wanted nothing more to fit in, and for 10 years she tried and tried, but she was immortal, definitely a second-class citizen. And the biggest problem she had was Prince Carden, who is one of the sons of the king, and he was cruel and abusive to her, bullying her at every chance he got. To win her place, Jude needs to defy Carden, but the odds are against her as immortal. And the story goes on from there. Lots of twists and turns. It kept me guessing. The world building in this book was one of the things I liked the best. It was amazing. The details of the fairy courts and its inhabitants were so convincing, I felt like I was there. And then there was all the political intrigue, and that plot line, I think, was my favorite part of the book. One thing I didn't like, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, is that Jude starts to have romantic feelings for Prince Carden. And he had been very cruel and abusive to her. And I see this in a lot of young adult fantasy where the protagonist starts to fall in love with someone who has been very cruel and abusive to her. And Prince Carden, he doesn't even try to come up with an excuse of, well, if I didn't do this to you, somebody would have done something worse. He's cruel to her for the sake of cruelty. And to me, it's just icky. And I didn't like that part. The book is not clear at the end of it where Jude's relationship with Carden goes, so perhaps they don't end up together. That you'd only know if you read the rest of the series. The Cruel Prince is definitely a dark fantasy, and that's not a genre I typically enjoy, but this was extremely well written, and the world building, as I said, was incredible. The story was fascinating. If that's what you like in a dark fantasy, you will love this one. Thanks for stopping by.